What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with One Piece Odyssey, kind of continuing on with JRPG Day, if you're watching this day and date and everything. I just woke up this morning and I'm like, man, just looking at what I had on the docket to record and everything. I'm like, man, I'm just feeling, I want to play Tales of Arise. I want to play Fire Emblem. I want to play this. I want to play, get a little further in Digimon Survive. I want to do these things. It's just so, you know what? JRPG Day. That's what I decided. I'm also pretty pumped. I've got, with this game being based on an existing IP, I am going to be starting Hogwarts Legacy a couple days early. I'm really pumped for that. And if anybody's going to ask, what did you get, like a review code or something? All surprised because why the hell would my dumb ass get one of those? Nah, I got I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. Like $10 more, you get some. It was like $10 more, you get some little DLC bits mixed with, you get the 72-hour early for the game. So, which I thought was worth it. I know some people are like, oh, never pre-order. I'm like, well, I knew I was going to buy the game anyways. I usually, when I pre-order stuff, if I'm not getting like a collector's edition because there's a cool statue or something, I'm going to get the game really like the night before. And like that's my pre-order. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I understand why people don't like pre-ordering, but I still think it's okay. Then just don't do it. I don't think it's all like some harmful thing to the industry or anything like that. Oh well, they're just including little bits of DLC and trying to keep it from other people. I'm like, well, okay. What the hell do you mean by that? Like they're incentivizing? They're trying to make it worth it, so you'll spend a little extra money. So. I personally don't see a problem with that. Thank you for your hard work. It's you. The Baroque works. Wow, it's Princess Vivi of Alabasta. What is the princess doing in a place like this? An urgent matter beckons me to Alubarna. Would you allow me and my attendants to pass? That's awfully suspicious. You heard about the fake king in Nanohana, didn't you? What are you saying? This princess is a fake too? Please pardon my insolence, but would you answer some questions for us? What? Please stop. It looks like they started arguing. I think the plan failed. My Vivi is in danger? Come on, Luffy, let's go save her. Well, I mean, it's just us fighting the Marines. I mean, it's not anything new. Alright, technique guy in my face. I don't like that. These guys are weak to my rubber band of doom. I was hoping that would do a lot more damage. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I understand. People don't like. It's okay. I could either buy the DLC later, or I could, do what I'm doing and get it with a pre-order. Like I said, I think it's up to everybody to decide what they think is worth their money or whatever. It's like I've always said. Do I think that loot boxes are necessarily good for the industry? Probably not. But at the same time, I understand why they exist and why people, I understand why they exist and companies do them. It's just one of those, if you don't think it's worth it, don't buy loot boxes. That's why I don't buy loot boxes. I don't know. Hey, that's mean. And I'd rather not keep somebody who's bleeding out. And Chopper, you mind knocking him down? And it was the other guy who's... but he's paralyzed, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Let's go help Usopp. Yeah, whatever. Like I said, I've never seen there such an issue in pre-ordering and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like I said, I mean, my whole thing was I saw that 72-hour early access on PS5, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm 10 extra bucks. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Hey, hold on. My Vivi's gone. You're right. Where did she go? Huh? The sailors disappeared too. And they had the Baroque Works mark on their arms. So the sailors, so that sailor was with Baroque Works. There we go. I thought there was a grammatical error, and no, I just can't read. They must have posed as the Marines and waited for Vivi to show up. I feel like it'd be faster to round them up and ask them about it. Let's go after him, Luffy. You know, I will say it's really weird that I'm so excited for a Harry Potter game. And I say that because I'm really not a big Harry Potter fan. What the hell? Oh, hey, check it out, Sand Gator. That's an unripe banana gator. Oh, that's cute. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'm swapping out Usopp. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I've never been a super big Harry Potter fan. I mean, like, I've liked the world. I like some of the movies, some of the, some of the books. It's just, I never really had a super fascinating, it's one of those fandoms. It's kind of like Star Wars. I really like it. And it's one of those things that I'd never be unhappy sitting and watching them. But it's not like ooh, I've got to go, I've got to go watch it kind of thing with me. But as soon as you sold me on it's something outside the realm of the books, it's its own, its own thing. It's gonna be, its own thing. It's an open world. You get to explore Hogwarts on your own time and go to school, like be an actual student, having your own story that's separated from the franchise at large. I was like, oh, dude, I am so on board. As soon as I heard that's what the game was going to be. The fact that you can be any house, you can be, because that makes me happy because I'm going to play a Slytherin, obviously. If anybody's going, really, AJ, you're going to play a Slytherin? Oh, hell yeah, I am. I've said it before, you know, because I know your character's, you know, big with the ancient magic and everything, because I think that's they're coming in as a 5th year, I think. Like the story behind it is you're strong in ancient magic that you know, it's completely different from modern magic. You know, there's stuff with Merlin, there's stuff with a lot of cool shit like that. But I want to play as a Slytherin. You know, kind of be a bit of an asshole. You know me, I love it. That's the character I love to play because I am one in real life. You know, I also want to do. I kind of want to focus on the disciplines that aren't, like, you know, super big in the movies. You know, like, I don't want a big, like, defense against the dark arts kind of character. Like, what I want to do is I want to be I want to focus on, like, herbology or herbology, whatever. Oh, why can't I think what it's called? You know, dealing with the magical animals and... You know, dealing with the magical animals, I think, would be really cool. I really want to play around with potions. I know, I'm spending time in a One Piece game talking about Harry Potter, but... Dude, I was so stoked for that game last year, and then it ended up getting delayed, and I got so sad. Coward. But yeah, you know, with all my sitting here going, oh, I'm really pumped for this game. I think it's trying. Let's go to Usopp. So yeah, I think it's it would be on the 7th then is when I'll be playing it. You think you're standing up to Luffy? That's cute. I'm not gonna knock both of them out just yet, because I don't want them to run away like cowards. Ow. How could you hurt Chopper? Look at him, he's so tiny. Gosh, how could people attack Chopper? Sell. I'm gonna sell a lot of this. Of those early stuff that I'm not gonna use. Okay, what do you got? Wow, 1,000,000 berries. Vivi's hairpin. Mr. 3's 3. Mr. 3, another member of Baroque Works. What was his fruit? I'm trying to remember. He was the wax fruit. That's what it did. He was able to create wax and candles and shit. It was a pretty fun fruit. Water from Toto. Okay. Oh, so it's a Hikaru. Spend almost all my cash on this. You know what? I'm really not spending my money on anything else. Sure, let's spend a lot and get a whole bunch of cool accessories. Okay, so that's a big defensive bump. Give me a moment. I'm gonna see who has what. Sorry about that. Just, I knew that was going to be a lot of kind of like going back and forth. I really do not like... Well, I like this equipment system. I think it's interesting. But my biggest frustration with it is the fact that there's nowhere right here that I can check anyone's stats. There's not a button to check them. Like, I will literally have to click on an item and then see how it bumps up or down, whatever, somebody's stats. I don't like that. Or if I want to go just check out what their stats are now, I have to go in here, check crew information. I'm not a fan of how that works. It's not a bad system, but its quality of life issues are really frustrating. Ooh, suppin'. You know what that is? You know what it is? I was talking about Mr. 3 earlier. Yeah, the 3. Mr. 3 had like a 3. His hair. That was the top of his head. Yeah, he had a really stupid devil fruit. Well, it almost killed a whole bunch of people, and it almost got Zoro to cut off his own legs. Now that I think about it. And if anybody's going, really? Yeah, that almost happened. It was a really funny moment. Or he was also holding one of his swords up into the air, and Nami's they're looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, if I'm going out, I'm gonna look cool." Zoro has some of the most badass moments in One Piece. But, oh my god, he also has some of the most boneheaded moments, and they're so fun. Jeez. Some of these things are just giving me massive experience. Oh no, Chopper. Right, they heal on a level. Some games do that, some don't. Always throws me off. Okay. I was a little worried that Sanji wasn't going to be able to take him out. So, I mean, I was thinking about using Luffy, having him do a Gum Gum pistol, but hey, man, whatever works. I want that. Yeah! Surprised I was able to reach that far. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember Luffy having Gum Bullet. I don't remember that. I mean, obviously, I know of his Gum no pistol. You know, his normal one where he, shoots his arm back really far and uses the bounce back to deliver a super hard punch. You know, his Gum pistol. That was like his very first move. You know, the joke was, my punch is as powerful as a pistol. So yeah, I mean, that one I always remember, but yeah, I don't remember him having a separate move that's almost the same thing called Gomu Gomu no Bullet. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just not remembering. Drop a save. Hey, what's up, morons? You were those sailors, aren't you? Wait a minute. Oh. There's the first big translation thing. Well, yeah, because you're switching tenses. You were past tense, aren't you? Well, you were those sailors, aren't you? Well, maybe that's right. Because you currently are the people who were those sailors. I don't think... it just sounds weird to me. I'm sorry. Huh? It's the Straw Hat Pirates. Just call us the Straw Hats, dude. I can't believe they tracked us down. Check out that crest. Isn't that the symbol of Baroque Works? That fort is definitely connected to Baroque Works. Well, again, you don't notice the... You aren't going to mention the tattoos? In that case, let's round him up and ask him where my Vivi is, Nami. Alright, a good number of them. Just hoping for a little more damage. Especially so I can move Luffy over. Chopper is not in a good position. Ah, damn it, I want to drop Luffy somewhere where I can... Where he can, use his Gatling. I love you, Nami. Alright, Sanji, swap on out. 3 of you standing in front of Luffy is exactly what I want. Sadly, 2 of them were technique fighters, so maybe not the best place to put our dear captain. Now that I think about it. He fainted. This game's dumb and I love it. I wanted a little more than that. Yeah, I needed a little more damage. Maybe I should have gone with the bazooka. Dang it, the Straw Hat Pirates are so strong. But you're too late. Another squad already escorted Princess Vivi away. They probably already made it back to the palace with the boss. Looks like you wasted your time. You think the Baroque work guys are talking about Crocodile? Probably. We need to hurry to Alubarna to save Vivi. We'll have to charge through a marine checkpoint. It'll be tough, but it sounds fun. Alright, let's go. We're gonna punch our way through the marines and move ahead. Those poor marines. What's that big pipe? It's a big-ass cannon is what it is, but... Stay away. There's nothing behind me. So just stay away. What are you talking about? There's clearly a suspicious-looking box behind you. Please, anything but this. My boss told me to protect it no matter what. Oh, that just makes me want to look inside it even more. No! But the box is made of metal, so it won't open that easy. I wasn't even told how to open it, which means I don't need to worry about its contents being stolen. You're so naive. We have a swordsman in our crew who can cut through metal like butter. So, if you would be so kind, Zoro. What, me? Fine. Oh no, please have mercy. Super Burst Brew. Nifty. Anything cool up here? I'm serious, man. I really think I would have a lot of One Piece fans disagree with me. But I do not think Zoro's post-time skip outfit is better than his pre-time skip one. I've gone on this rant before. It's not a bad costume or outfit, whatever. I just think his pre-time skip one it gave the whole pirate. It was more pirate than samurai, and I think post-time skip, I think they were going for more samurai. With him, I think it worked better when he was more pirate. You know, his when he donned the bandana, which he really... I'm trying to think, he doesn't do a whole hell of a lot post-time skip. He spends a lot of time shirtless post-time skip because, you know, everybody got super buff, but Yeah, I think his design was just cooler pre-time skip. And I'll always be of that opinion. It's one of those you're never gonna change my mind on. Who'da? I'm really hoping this time that we're about to go, or right now when we're about to go make our assault on Alubarna, that we're gonna run through a lot of the cool fights that the Straw Hats had. So by that I mean, we get to see Chopper and Usopp's fight against... Oh my god, I love the fight. She had the dog that turned into the bazooka. Was it Miss Merry... I want to say it was Miss Merry Christmas. It was a really cool fight. You get to see a lot of Chopper's different transformations. You get to see Usopp really kind of pull out a lot of his tricks. You had Nami in one of her first real big life and death fights with and I can't remember who she fought in that one. What was the dude's name? It was the guy. It was the chick who had. She had the weird. She could extend her nails. I couldn't remember what her code name was either. But yeah, again, cool fight, because that was the first time that we really saw Nami get into a life and death battle. That was the first time that we really saw her use of the Climatact. Well, because really that was the first time that we really saw the Climatact. Huh? It's the Straw Hat Pirates! Get out of the way. Don't back down. They tried to come through here with a fake princess. Alubarna is in chaos as it is. Do you have any idea how much damage they could do if we let them through here? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're the Marines after all. We're the good guys. No, you're not. It's debatable that there are even actually good guys in One Piece. Dang it, some of them are Baroque Works agents. What are we gonna do, Luffy? Doesn't matter. We'll punch everyone. And when I say that there are good people, but there's not a good guys. I mean, I guess you could say it's the Straw Hats, but even then, kind of Luffy's whole thing is, he doesn't want to be a hero. That was a whole thing in the Fishman Island arc, where they were calling them heroes after they saved Fishman Island, and Luffy kept saying, "Stop calling us heroes, we're pirates." He likes being an outlaw. He likes, being his own person, as Luffy always, he wants to be free. Doesn't want to be tied down and told what to do and all that stuff. God damn it, Usopp. Yeah, I mean, there are some Marines who are good people. Luffy's granddad is one of them. Garp is a good person. I would argue, to anybody who knows the series, I would argue that that Sengoku is also a good person. He has good ideals for the world and everything. I mean, granted, he doesn't you know, he wants to... Trying to think how to explain Sengoku's view of justice. It's similar to Garp's, but he's a little bit more law and order. You know, it's not a Kainu, which is death to all the pirates because they're pirates. It's a little different. You know, Garp is more morally just, you know, justice on maybe more of like a moral level. You know, the battle of good and evil. And here's another guy who's kind of in that same level. Somebody who's not... Well, no, he's more like Garp. Yeah, Smoker is, there's a right and wrong. It's not necessarily what the law says. I mean, he kind of starts more on that Sengoku side, where it's, this is the law, and I enforce the law. That's what Sengoku is. He's the fleet admiral. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what Smoker was, and then he saw some of how the Marines were acting. But this was a big arc where he saw, like, a lot of Marines were kind of staying hands-off, and he said, fuck that, we're going to help people. We're the Marines. It's what we're supposed to do. So he's more kind of on Garp's side. Straw Hat. And Tashigi. It's the smoky guy. I can't believe you'd attack me. I don't know what's gotten into you, but I'm gonna make you regret this after I capture you, pirate scum. Right, Smoker? I'm going full power. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just kind of how the One Piece world works. There are good pirates. Like, there are pirates who are good guys. There are Marines who are good guys. There are pirates who kind of fall in the middle morally. And same with the Marines. And then you have evil pirates, evil Marines. The world government's really kind of filled with shitheels.
Vivi?
Vivi? You mean Princess Vivi? The actual princess? The word of a pirate. Can't trust it. No matter what, our objective is to arrest the Straw Hat Pirates. We'll consider whether or not we'll involve ourselves with this country's fate after that. Understood, Smoker. We'll capture all the Straw Hat Pirates here. Tashigi. If you're wondering what the hell that was, Tashigi is... How to explain Tashigi? She is a really... She's a really nice... I think she is a petty officer? I can't remember what her rank at this point in time was. But yeah, she's kind of always Smoker's second in command. She is a sword freak. I've kind of explained her before, but she's also a massive klutz. You know, she's good with a sword. She loves swords. Like, she's, I believe, called basically a sword otaku in the series. But you saw her trip over her own feet. Her glasses pop off. Yeah, so she's also a massive klutz. One of my favorite, you know, she's always looking for her glasses, I believe, you know. So her glasses are always, you know, up on her forehead. Just get him out of the fight. Yeah, she's not doing a lot of damage. So So it's Luffy and Smoker. Really, that wouldn't have done damage to Smoker, I'm just saying. Because again, Smoker, for those who don't know, is the wielder of the smoke fruit. Again, I know I've explained Smoker and Tashigi before, but you know, with them actually being here in this moment, this is kind of one of those that, hey, we can actually take a second to admire their designs. So yeah, Smoker is the smoke fruit, hence the cigars. You know, basically he can turn his body, yeah, right there, into smoke. And that's kind of where his little his baton kind of comes into things. Ah, okay, so he can't swap because he's paralyzed. That makes sense. So he uses his smoke to wrap around that baton and use it as a weapon. Heal Luffy up a little bit, because he's just gonna keep taking a beating. Sorry, Toshigi. 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 Hey, she's a nice girl. Nobody be mean to Toshigi. Still, that wouldn't actually hit Smoker. Yeah, pre-time skip, Logias were extremely hard for the Straw Hats to fight. Yeah, they're too smart for some of those moves to work. But yeah, what I mean by that, it's because Logia Devil Fruit users, guys like Smoker, they're Devil Fruit powers that allow them to become an element, or again, smoke. Not an element, kind of a concept. You get what I'm saying. They can kind of become a different form of matter is actually really hard to fight against because you can't really hit them. Really, their bodies do it almost automatically as a form of just a self-protection. The only way that you can really hit them, there are certain things like crocodiles. Like he's a Logia user, but Luffy was able to hit him because he essentially filled himself up with water and would spray water on him to basically make his sand fruit kind of useless because it would, wet sand would kind of clump up and solidify so Luffy could actually punch him. Shit. The other way that somebody can hurt a Logia user is by imbuing their attack with Haki. The only problem is our Straw Hats right now don't have Haki. Is Luffy the only one who can hit him? But yeah, at this point in the story, the characters hadn't learned Haki, or really learned of Haki yet. So I'm trying to figure out what this is. So, okay, so bond charge cost level 1 can move to the targets and attack even if there's an enemy. It didn't really do anything. I was wondering, like, could it be some? I don't know. I was hoping for something cooler than that. Let's just knock him out. Can't believe I ran into that copycat girl. Again, I've mentioned this before when I talked about Toshigi. Toshigi is the spitting image of Zoro's childhood friend, and I'm sure a lot of people would say childhood crush. But you didn't do the coolest sound with the transponder snail. I mean, they had the fun part, you know. They had the one nice part where, you know, the transponder snail starts ringing, starts going bada 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 bada. I love that. It's cute. But then, you know, when you hang up the transponder snail, it's supposed to go click. If anybody's going, AJ, that's really stupid that you find that so funny. I know, and you're not fight me. Where's Vivi? Maybe the Royal Palace. That's where she was back then. She was in front of the palace when we got here. Yeah, we met up with Luffy again in front of the palace, too. Luffy's here this time. We have to hurry or Vivi will be in trouble. I've said this before, but again, not real Vivi. Can we... You know, I mean... If we're not going to do all of the Straw Hats battles here in Nanahara, whatever the hell, Alubarna, there we go, that's the capital here. If we're not going to do all the Straw Hats battles, can we at least do Zoro's and Das Bones? Or Mr. One. I love that fight. It's the fight that Zoro learned he can cut anything. Koza's sunglasses. Let's see here. What? Yeah, sort of quit. Defense 168 HP. You know what? Looking at the time, instead of making you watch me do all that that equipment stuff, I'm going to call it here. Next video, we will head up into the palace, try and save Evie, and I'll have all my equipment sorted out so I don't bore you guys with micromanaging. So thank you for watching as always. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.